capital of Ukraine. Today is Wednesday, and I invite you to walk around the central part of Kyiv with me. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm a Kyiv guide, and I started my streaming activity maybe a couple months ago. And every day I conduct walking tours and my streams from Kyiv. I know that many people around the world are interested in life and life in Ukraine and in particular in Kyiv, but people afraid to visit Kyiv. I know that, and they know that Kyiv is not the safest place in the world, but if you want, you can visit. You can visit and Ukraine, and I can tell you how to protect yourself during your visit. But if you have not enough courage to visit Ukraine, my stream is for you. I'm also a refugee from eastern parts of Ukraine, from Donetsk, so war for me began 12 years ago, and if you have questions about the situation in Ukraine, about history of Ukraine, please don't hesitate, ask me questions. Okay. In front of me is a memorial wall commemorating our fallen defenders. Hello guys. We are in Kyiv, in central part of Kyiv, on Mikhailivska square. In central part of Kyiv, it is not the very city center, but if you will stay tuned a bit later, I'll show you the very heart of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. It is obviously it is Maidan. Maybe you have already heard the name of central square. It is Maidan Nезалежності or Independence Square. I am waiting for more viewers on my channel, so please your likes are very important for me to promote my channel. So if you new here, or if you my old friends, so please don't forget to strike like button. It is very important for algorithms of YouTube, for promotion of my video. Today is quite cold weather. It is about 9, and it is windy today. Maybe not as windy as yesterday, but it is still uncomfortable. Please guys, stay with me, and thank you for your likes. It's important for promoting my stream. You know this rule of YouTube. In front of me is a memorial wall commemorating our fallen defenders. Hello from Kyiv, guys, the capital of Ukraine. Maybe 90%. I expect that 90% of all my viewers are newcomers, new on my channel. So for those who is not for the first time. You know that I usually walk around the central part of the city of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, and we explore Christianic streets and maybe glass bridge and observation deck overlooking Dnieper River, the main river of Kyiv and Ukraine. And today, uh, for my new viewers, I'll show you, I'll give excursion around open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of full-scale Russian invasion that started 4 and something years ago. For me personally, this war, this stupid, unfounded war started 12 years ago, because I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, and for the last time I saw my home, my garden, in July of 2014. So I know a lot about this war, this bloody and how to say, it is illogical war. It is this usually war was waged for benefits of countries, but I don't know who benefits from this war. Neither Putin nor Russians, they will not obtain something good as a result of this war. But to say nothing about Ukrainians, now you can see unlimited row of photos of our fallen soldiers, and you can see dates of their deaths, 2014. So war for them started 12 years ago, and regretfully this war finished for them in the same year, 2014. This is Mikhailivska Square. This is in central part of Kyiv. You can see ribbons from President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. This ribbon has colors of Ukrainian national flag, and yellow color represents a field of wheat, and blue sky. Today we can just partly covered with clouds. Weather is unpredictable today. Maybe there will be rain, maybe will not, I don't know. But after Russian full-scale invasion, after Russian invasion on Ukraine, I have sworn to predict anything, neither weather nor events. We need just victory, I understand it, but I stay cautiously optimistic despite of our success at front line, and I understand that every day dozens of Ukrainians, my brothers, die at front line. This is bell tower of Mikhailivsky Monastery. And a bit later I will show you churchyard. And now we are nearing to open air exhibition of Russian burns vehicles, burns destroyed during first stage of full-scale invasion, full scale. It happened 4 years ago, but war for me and for millions of Ukrainians started not 4 years ago, but 12 years ago. I still cannot see much viewers on my channel. Sometimes our viewers count fails, sometimes not, and I can see 3 likes already. It is not so bad for beginning, but if you're new here on my channel, please strike like button. It will help me to promote my stream. In front of me is a harvesting combine that was donated from United States, from Howard Buffett Foundation. Thank you there, Buffett, for your donation. But as you can see, guys, Russians destroy everything in their path. Everything. Harvesting combines, kindergartens, schools, factories, everything. They are barbarians, and they cannot say explain what for. They attacked Ukraine, what they forgot here on Ukrainian land. This combine was destroyed in Kharkiv region in 2024, 2 years after Russian full-scale invasion. I think it is a very expensive thing. Russians destroyed our equipment, our infrastructure for many billions of dollars. I think this Mercedes belongs to some person who went to this building. This building is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. It was built in the middle of 30th of last century, but it was obviously built not for Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, because of at that time independent Ukraine did not exist. This building was built for Central Committee of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. And back then Soviet authorities wanted to build another symmetrical building on the place of Mikhailivsky Monastery here. But after the beginning of the Second World War on the territory of the Soviet Union, they suspended construction of a second building here, but they had time to demolish this church, this beautiful church, and now you can see replica. But I bet that this is an exact copy of the original monastery. Original monastery was erected on the same very place in the very beginning of 12th century. They demolished original monastery, but this this copy was built by the end of 20th century after Ukraine gained independence. Ukraine gained independence in 1991. Oh guys, I cannot see much of you, so please help me, with your likes, with your subscriptions. Maybe you know how to promote other ways how to promote my channel. So please help me if you can. Maybe through this hole, maybe through these holes, some projectile penetrated inside of this military vehicle, and it triggered fire and explosion inside. And this is originally base of this vehicle is personnel carrier uh, BMP, but in this case it is not for stormtroopers. It is a command and staff vehicle equipped, outfitted with electronics, radio stations, jamming equipment. I don't know exactly, but let's peek inside. You can see skeletons of electronic equipment. Everything burns. Everything burns. Well guys, who is new on my channel, my name is Sergey Uzlov. Hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country of Ukraine. I know that many people interested in life in Ukraine and in Kyiv in particular, but I agree with you that Kyiv is not the safest place in the world now, but it is. I think it is safest place in Ukraine due to quite a long distance from battlefield and Russia in general. And nearly every day we experience air attacks on Kyiv, but we have time to go to shelters. To say true, I never go to shelter because of it is impossible to live for all time in the state of fear, and when I at home I try to go to the during air attack I try to go to some room without windows. That's all I do during air alarm. In front of me is a howitzer, light howitzer, Carnation. It's named Carnation. It is a floating howitzer. Its caliber is 122 millimeters. You can see that this howitzer has amphibious shape, so it is for rugged terrain and for crossing rivers and maybe lakes without bridges. And this is another self-propelled howitzer. It is a heavy howitzer. Its weight about 40 tons, and caliber of its cannon is 152 millimeters. It It is quite outdated vehicle. It was designed at the times of Soviet Union, and nowadays Ukrainian army uses more sophisticated vehicles from our partners, from French, Caesar, Ukrainian howitzers, Bogdana, and so on. I don't know exactly their names, but thank you all countries, those who supply us with modern, sophisticated military equipment. This is infantry fighting vehicle BMP-2 second modification. It is also floating thing. It's outfitted with the automatic gun 30 millimeters caliber. Let's look inside.
Yeah, text me when you need, but I'm literally ignoring my signal message.
This is a tank T-90A. It is quite modern tank. It is a deep modification of Soviet tank T-72B. Name, I'm just repeating its name, T-90A. You can see opening in the bottom of tank. It's run over the landmine, and it's triggered explosion of ammunition inside. Nowadays tanks and other armored vehicles lost their former importance, as I think, due to drones, due to Ukrainian drones. I cannot say that nowadays frontline stood still, but Russians have not much success in their advancing at front line. Well, guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Weather today is quite nippy. It is about 9, and it is quite windy today. Now we are in Mikhailivska Square. It is central part of Kyiv. It is not the very city center, because if we consider city center, it is Maidan, Nezalezhnosti, or Independence Square, and this is all. Maidan, it is a Ukrainian word for square, plaza, and every square is Maidan in Ukraine. Here in front of me is an infamous Russian drone. They started to attack Ukraine with drones like this in August of 2022. They started from dozens of drones, and first drones were built in Iran. And here you can see inscription in Russian, Gerань 2. So I don't believe Russians. They lie every time when they move their lips, and maybe this drone was made in Iran, maybe it was made in Russia, but anyway, this is Russian language. And this unmanned airborne vehicle has a length 3.5 meters and it is 2.5 meters wide. This is warhead. It contains from 50 to 100 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. Sometimes they launch drones like this without explosives inside in order to distract, to exhaust our air defense installations and create atmosphere of terror in rare parts of Ukraine. And if you are on my channel already for several minutes, I told you that I'm refugee from eastern parts of Ukraine, and I have been renting for apartments for nearly 12 years already, and in the end of last year I changed my seventh flat, my seventh apartment, because of owner. Well, I start from the very beginning. My landlord actually had two flats. One flat for his family and second one for rental. And in November, one of the drones, like this, fortunately without explosives inside, attacked his flat where he lived in, and it destroyed, completely destroyed his apartment, and he and his son miraculously stayed alive. They were miraculously slightly wounded, and they needed where to live, and so my family needed to search for new apartments. It was seventh my move during this war, despite the fact that we still have apartments and a house in Donetsk, but my small motherland is under Russian occupation, and I don't know, I don't sure. I stay cautiously optimistic, but I still don't know when I will have opportunity to return back to my home. But I'm afraid that I will never return to my home in Donetsk because of it is scorched land. Uh, uh, before before my move to our move to Kyiv, I worked. I changed several works in Donetsk, and my first work after graduation from Polytechnical University was mining. I was a mining engineer, and I know that topic very well. And before Russian invasion to Donetsk, in Donetsk were 20 just big coal mines, and now can you guess how many mines operate in Donetsk? Well, yes, right, zero. No one mine continues its work in Donetsk. Russians destroyed all industry, and they brainwashed people's heads. So actually, I don't think that I will return to my home. Oh, it's okay. No. Where are you from, guys? Czech. From Czech Republic.
I know you.
You know, hello. So people recognize me. People recognize me because of nearly every day I'm here. Oh, Tatiana, come on. Hello. Hello, hello, my old friend. I remember you from yesterday. Uh, uh, you asked me about Yermak, about Andrei Yermak, and so now he doesn't work for Ukrainian government. He is a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He's in Ukraine. He's in Kyiv, but he has nothing to do with our government. In any way, officially, he doesn't work for government. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, my name is Sergey Uzlov, and now we are on open air exhibition, mostly Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of full-scale invasion 4 years ago in March and April of 2022, and there are also some Ukrainian cars. Hello, 9436. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, who is new on my channel. And I'm in Kyiv, the capital of fighting country of Ukraine. I'm on Mikhailivska Square, and today I'll show you Dnieper River, the biggest river in Ukraine, obviously in Kyiv and Mikhailivsky Monastery and church, which is in front of me now. And also I'll give you some excursion around this open air exhibition of mostly Russian military equipment. Well, this is a ballistic missile .U. It is quite outdated missile, and I don't know exactly, but I think that neither Ukrainian nor Russian armies use vehicles like this in these days of the war. And this ballistic missile .U has range 120 kilometers. Now we're actually able to see just half of this missile. You can just compare its size. This man is not too high, but his height is 160 centimeters, and here you can see approximately 3 meters parts of missile. It is engine, and here on this place was warhead, and warhead is able to carry nuclear warhead, and in general weight of explosives inside of warhead is half a ton, 500 kilos. And for my new viewers, I'm just repeating that this is Russian or maybe Iranian drone, unmanned airborne vehicle. They started to attack us with drones like this 4 years ago. To be more precise, in August or maybe September of 2022. Yesterday, in the middle of the day, it was attack, drone attack on Kyiv, and I heard several loud explosions. It was work of our air defense guys, and it was one landing of a drone like this. And these two missiles, or sorry, two cars are from Bucha. Extended family of 8 persons tried to escape Russian invasion in February of 2022, and as you can see, their escape was not successful. Thankfully, all passengers of these two cars stayed alive, but they were heavily wounded and sent to Germany for treatment. You can see people not crying, not weeping, but I can assure you that every Ukrainian lost something or someone during this war. And if speak for myself, I lost everything that was there to my heart in Donetsk, in Donbass. By the way, do you know what Donbass means? Sometimes you encounter this word in news, in latest news, Donbass. So Donbass has, I would say, two meanings. First one, it is a classical geographical name. It is a coal deposit area in Russia, in Rostov district, in Lugansk district of Ukraine, in Ukrainian district of Donetsk, and also Dnipro district. This geographical meaning. But nowadays we use this geographical name Donbass for only Donetsk and Lugansk districts. This is old Soviet, designed in Soviet Union, MLTB personnel carrier. It has very light armor, so it cannot withstand even a Kalashnikov gun machine bullets from short distance. But it is still widely used by Russian army. And in general, in the beginning of Russian invasion to Ukraine, our army uses the same or similar vehicles like here in this row. But with time, these Soviet-designed vehicles were replaced by vehicles from our allies, or I would say not allies, but partners from all over the world, from Australia, from the United States, from the United Kingdom, from European countries. You know, Mardar, you know, Humvee, and by the way, this is a Humvee-like vehicle. Was produced in in Russia, not in Soviet Union. It is a quite modern Russian combat vehicle, Humvee-like. And before Russian invasion to Ukraine, it was they were equipped with American diesels, but here in this variant it is a Russia-made diesel. If you want, so let's peep inside. I'm just reminding you guys that these Russian vehicles were destroyed during the first stage of full-scale invasion. Full-scale invasion that they unleashed on 24th of February 2022. This suspension was made in, I think, in Ireland. I hope that nowadays Ireland stopped supplying Russians with suspension and maybe other components for vehicles like this. This is mine-resistant and ambush-protected vehicle, Linza. So it has many modifications, and in this case, it is evacuation vehicle for wounded Russian soldiers. For 6 wounded soldiers, sitting soldiers, and or four stretchers with line soldiers. Thank you guys for your likes. Thank you for watching my stream. Your likes are very essential for me and for YouTube algorithms. I still cannot see much viewers on my stream. I don't know why. Maybe because of I am aspiring streamer, maybe on some other reasons, but in any case I need your assistance, guys. This is a quite fresh photo. It was taken in Bucha during exhumation of civilians. I visited that place many times because of before full-scale invasion. I was guide around Chernobyl zone area contaminated with radiation. It was destination number 1 for visitors of Ukraine. But after Russian full-scale invasion, that area became off-limits zone. So I switched to tours around Kyiv and around Kyiv district. During my tours to Kyiv district, that lasts about 6 hours. We visit places that were under occupation in February and March of 2022. This photo was taken in Bucha. I know this street. It is Yablunska street. During my 6 hours tour, we visit obligatory visits this street. Obviously, it is without burned Russian vehicles, but we visit this street. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. It is Mikhailivska Square. In front of Mikhailivska church and Mikhailivsky Monastery, and in the building with the columns is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. It is a diplomatic academy, and on distance you can see Saint Sophia Cathedral. You can see dome building with Golden Dome. It is Saint Sophia. Now it is museum. You can hear bells of Mikhailivsky Monastery. Kyiv, Mikhailivsky Monastery, and Mikhailivsky Church. Guys, please don't forget to strike like button. It means a lot for me for promoting my channel, my stream. Let's sit a little bit and listen to bells of Mikhailivska Church and Mikhailivsky Monastery. Mikhailivska Square, Mikhailivsky Maidan in Kyiv. Hello from Kyiv. We are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Thank you for joining my stream. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and strike a like button. Well, guys, if you wanna see some specific places in Kyiv, maybe you have already been here, so please let me know and I'll show you some other places in Kyiv. And some places have not reliable internet connections, so I can record a video for you, especially for you. Just tell me what places would you like to see. Well, guys, let's continue my walk. And my destination is observation deck next to the overlooking the Dnieper River. This is Memorial Wall, and here you can see photos of the first victims of Russian invasion in 2014. Alexander I7S. Are you from Russia? Can you tell me, are you from Russia? Are you from Ukraine? I understand you. I understand you. I don't understand Russian because there are a lot of Russian trolls here, or pro-Russian trolls. From what country they are, it doesn't matter. I agree with you that we have problems. Yeah, we have problems. If you are from Russia or just pro-Russian troll, I have no questions to you. You Russians have to go to their own country. It is spring, and there are a lot of things to do in Russia. Here is a replica. It is not original church. Original church was demolished by Bolsheviks in the 30th of 20th century, and these parts of the monastery, these only parts survived. On the place of the church, blue church, were tennis and badminton courts, and in this church was a changing room for athletes. This is nice garden. I remember last autumn when these trees were covered with red apples. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm Kyiv guide, and also I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine. So I know a lot about this war, so don't hesitate asking questions about the very beginning of the war, about current events in Ukraine, and I will willingly give you answer. Now we're heading to Dnieper River to observation deck. We're looking to Dnieper, the greatest river in Ukraine. This monument represents it is early spring in Kyiv. Some of trees have already finished their blooming, while others are just getting ready to bloom. Three hours ago was an air attack on Ukraine, but not on Kyiv, but in Kyiv sounded air alarm warning. Name of this park is Volodymyrsky Hill, or Volodymyrska Hill. Well, guys, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. We are on St. Vladimir Hill Park, and now we are heading to observation deck overlooking Dnieper River, the biggest river in Ukraine and obviously in Kyiv. It divides, the river geographically divides Kyiv into two parts. So in everyday life we usually tell left bank or right bank. So it is, and everyone understands what we are talking about. Now we are on the right bank of Kyiv. It is historical parts of the city, and left bank you can see, on distance you can see residential area. So approximately half of all residents of Kyiv live on left bank and other half on the right bank. Guys, enjoy view the river of Dnieper. It flows from that direction to that direction. In Kyiv there are 9 bridges across the river of Dnieper, and over there you can see the newest bridge. It was inaugurated approximately 5 years ago. It is the very beginning of the spring, and many trees are still without leaves. In front of us is a pedestrian bridge that connects right bank area and Truhanev Island. And on distance you can see another river. It is not Dnieper over there. Over there it is Chertory or Desenka. So actually through Kyiv flow two rivers. Dnieper, which is next to us, and Desenka is behind the island. Today's weather is very changeable. yesterday I experienced even snow. It was a mix of rain, gale and snow. Today temperature is the same, but it is dry weather today. I cannot see really much viewers on my stream today. I don't know why. Maybe because of it is the middle of working week. Maybe it's on some other reasons. So your likes will help me to promote my stream. So if not difficult, I know it is not difficult to you if you are watching my stream. So please hit the like button. And in front of me is a monument to Vladimir the Great. Vladimir the Great is the person, prince who Christianized locals in the end of 10th century. You can see that the monument semi-covered with some shields to protect it against some debris, missile debris. Okay, let's go, guys. Maybe excuse me for maybe not stable internet here down there. If you are watching me, please stay tuned. Now we are descending to the monument to Vladimir the Great, and after exploration of that place we will go to Glass Bridge, or we also sometimes we call that bridge Klitschko Bridge. Klitschko is boxing world champion. He's our mayor now, and this bridge was built just several years ago, just right before Russian full-scale attack on Ukraine. So sometimes we call it Klitschko Bridge. Some people here in Kyiv speak Russian. Before Russian invasion to Ukraine, maybe 50% of all residents of Ukraine spoke Russian, but nowadays maybe 90% of all Ukrainians speak Ukrainian, and the same I can say about me, because of my native language was Russian before Russian invasion, and I was born and raised in Donetsk, which is in eastern part of Ukraine, and maybe 100% all residents spoke Russian in Donetsk area. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, from Sergei Uzlov. And it was in Soviet times, it was creeping Russification. Ukrainian language was not banned anywhere in Ukraine, but all books, textbooks, films, road signs, and newspapers and magazines were in Russian. So it was creeping Russification. It was policy of Soviet government. This is Vladimir the Great. This monument was inaugurated in 1853. Now it is under threat of Russian and drones. Let's get closer to the observation deck.
А тут, по-моему, раньше была вот эта штучка, как будто написано, тут оторвался шарик и улетает. Да, выкидывать. Вот тут троса нету. А раньше
My beautiful Kyiv. Hello from Kyiv, my friends, from the capital of Ukraine. And in front of us is the great river of Dnieper. Water in the river is quite clean, and in warm season on the opposite bank of gently sloping shore, you would see a lot of vacationers and suntan takers and swimmers. So if you want to visit, if you will visit Kyiv, please don't forget to visit that place. Don't forget your swimming suits. Guys, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Please guys, I need your likes. If possible, please strike like button. I cannot promote my streams. There are not really not much. Few people are watching me. I don't know why. I show interesting places, but there are not viewers on my stream. The candy floss seller. This is a famous glass bridge. On 10th of October 2022 it was under missile attack. It was damaged a little bit. It was closed for 1, maybe 2 months. And now you can see it is in nice condition. This is another view to Dnieper River. Hello guys. That's why this is glass bridge. But this glass is not transparent already, so I think these windows in the floor needs replaced, but we have other priorities now. This is war, you know. We are approaching to a so-called Arch of Friendship. It was erected in the 50s of 20th century, and it symbolized friendship between Russia and Ukraine, and now it symbolizes war. Insidious Russian invasion on Ukraine. Hello, my new viewer, 1822. We are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. You can see painted crack in this arch. It symbolizes ends of Ukrainian-Russian friendship. To put it mildly, we are enemies now. We are on the side of Philharmonic Society. It is in front of me. These guys are getting ready for summer season. This is a coffee stall and snack bar.
Ти розумієш, ці от погрози, що
We are approaching to the main street of Kyiv, Hryshchatyk Street. It is main, I cannot say arterial, but it's just administratively the main street of Kyiv. And before Russian invasion, it was a very nice tradition to block these streets for traffic on weekends, and it's used to turn into a pedestrian area on Sunday and Saturday. Nowadays, you can see this tradition was, I hope it was just put on hold. Hello, my new viewers. We are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country. We need to cross to other parts of the street, but I'm afraid that underground we will lose internet connection, so I am heading to the cross over the surface, on the surface. At this place, Sergei Negayan, first victim of pro-Russian President Yanukovych, was killed here. It happened on 22nd of January 2014 at this very place. There are a lot of similar memorials here in this area and on Maidan. So now, guys, please stay with me. Now we are heading to Maidan, the very heart of Kyiv. In Kyiv it's 5:30. What is time in your places, guys? Text me, please. Hello, guys. Hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Thank you guys, thank you for leaving me alive. It's a joke. It is windy today, very windy, especially here in this place. We are on European Square. It is at the same time it is beginning of Khreshchatyk, the main street of Kyiv, and this square has name European Square, and not because of we are inspiring to Europe. It is ancient name of this square because of the place of that white building was Hotel Europe. It was built in the middle of 19th century. It was demolished after Second World War, and that white building was built. It was Vladimir Lenin Museum. This is Khreshchatyk Street, guys, the main street of Kyiv, and this 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings only survived Second World War. The rest of buildings were demolished. They were exploded by Soviet sabotage groups, not by Germans. Hello. Hello.
How are
Hello.
you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine.
When you stream.
Okay. Bye. My friends. I just encountered my friends from Spain. I don't know why, guys. Why there are not much viewers on my stream. I think many people around the globe interested in events in Ukraine. They want to know more about life in Kyiv during this cruel, bloody war. But maybe I think it is my fault because of. But I try to do my best, but I don't know algorithms of YouTube. Why YouTube doesn't want to show my stream to many people. And so guys, I need your help. Maybe you can give me man, you walk like that in Ukraine, you are not afraid they will catch you because you are not Ukrainian. Because Ukrainians can't walk like that in so because Ukrainians can't walk like that. Vanya, it is Vanya writes some rubbish. Ukraine is a democratic country, not completely, but it is a democratic country, and everyone. My internet connection was lost in that place. I don't know why. Before Russian invasion, internet was perfect everywhere, guys. But now, sometimes it fails. Well, there are urchins, anti-tank urchins. They are here since February 2022. The whole city was covered with anti-tank urchins, and we don't rule out second invasion, Russian invasion on Kyiv. So we have to be ready at any time to curb their attack. Now we're next to the monument to founders of Kyiv. Kyiv is an ancient city, and it has more than 1,500 years history. So, according to legend, the city was founded by three brothers, Kyiv, and their sister Libet. It is a fountain. It's clear why it doesn't work. We are on Maidan. It is the very heart of Kyiv. Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. This stela with Bereginya on the top represents freedom of Ukraine. And so now we are nearing to the flag memorial, people's memorial to our defenders, those who gave their lives for Ukraine, for freedom of Ukraine. And now we are fighting against not not only for our freedom. We are fighting against of nuclear monster, and we are shielded between medieval ages and modern civilization. Well, guys, this is a memorial to our defenders. Defenders from many countries of the world. So it comes without saying that the most of these fallen soldiers are Ukrainians, but also you can see flags from other countries. Look in the eyes of these guys. They should live, not to die. Russians killed them. They knew what for they gave their lives, but what Russians do here in Ukraine, they cannot neither understand nor explain. And every of these small flag is not just piece of fabric, tissue and plastic. Yeah, it is a soul of our defender. Thousands and thousands of Ukrainians and people from other countries were killed by Russians. What for reason they wage such cruel and aimless war, they cannot explain. They were mesmerized by Putin, and they're like animals, I would say like some plants. They are nation of slaves. Well, guys, thank you for your likes, thank you for your subscriptions. My stream is lasting for about 2 hours already, and if you have opportunity and desire, you can treat me with a cup of coffee. It's very easy to do it. You can see under my stream, you can see comments with a link to buy me coffee platform, so even small amount of money will help my channel and help a family of refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk. Thank you, guys, thank you very much, and see you next time. Next time will be tomorrow at 4 Ukrainian time. Bye bye, till tomorrow.